Okay, folks, we are here doing the Bleach chapter review right after the Bleach live reaction in this corner right here. Honestly, this chapter is a very short and simple chapter. In essence, it's the return of Grimmjow, and then it is them flying up to the royal palace, or the Hime reminiscing about the good old days. Ichigo, we're gonna kick you our box ass, and then it's going over to Weizol taking on Senjumaru, him talking about his powers and what he can do, and then as he's toying around with the soldiers, she gets the upper hand, tails his clothes, and then he gets scared by his own clothes. And that's a chapter. That was under a minute. And then that was a chapter. Alright? Speedy Gonzalez, arriba, arriba, ondale, ondale, I'm gone. 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 So, let me talk about a few things here. Number one, because I actually read the comment section of the live reaction because I wasn't preoccupied with some Toriko uber epicness. So, it is what it is. But, number one, how did that happen? Number one, people were saying that Senjumaru is a dude. And I'm like, where's, like, oh, she's a bomb grenade. Boom, boom. I'm like, wait. Where does it say that Senjumaru is a dude? Rocking fucking 2 walnuts and a banana. I'm like, wait a second, hold on, wait. Where is this stated? At the end of the chapter, it even says her. After she tailors his clothes, and how, like, the closer the enemy is, the hardest to see them, stuff like that. And then he gets scared, and then it says her, ... something, whatever. So, I don't know where that's coming from. I mean, with Gazelle, it was pretty obvious. Yeah, the dude reeks of semen. So, obviously, bra's fapping too much. Gotta calm down with that forearm. Yeah. So, I don't know where this is coming from. I just don't. I don't. So, no, alright? Senjumaru, as far as I understand, is a female. So, no. If she winds up being a male later on in the story, then really dick move on Kubo's part. Massive dick move. Just saying. So, the next thing here. Because Grimmjow, he's already been revealed before, but now he's full on back in the story. So, I mean, of course, we now know that he is, I guess, Ichigo's, like, second cousin twice removed, whatever. They're related because they're part of the Shiba clan, whatever. Point here is this. Now we know that Grimmjow's back in the story full on, as is Yoruichi. She's back in the story full on, which I'm pleased about because Yoruichi, she is a beast. She really is. Love her to death. And then you have characters like the Previo and Espada, Dondori, and the one chick. You have guys like Luffy being returned to the story, into the fold. You have a whole mess of characters being reaffirmed in the story, reintroduced into the story. And I'm wondering, where the fuck is Grimmjow? I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh. Because Kubo, he showed his arm. Like, just one, like, yeah, arm. That's all you see. And I'm like, so he's there. We know he's there. But Kubo's dick teasing, man. And I'm like, yo, stop. Just bring him into the fold, goddammit. Because if Aizen shows up, if Aizen starts doing shit before Grimmjow, I'm pissed. I am genuinely pissed. Because you can't have... If Aizen does return to the story, you can't have Aizen coming before Grimmjow, who you already dick tease. I mean, Grimmjow's back in this shit. And no one really cares about Grimmjow. He's not a fan fave, he's just Grimmjow. I mean, he wasn't a fan fave back in Soul Society arc, he's not a fan fave now. I mean, matter of fact, for most of the arc, he was just out and on the sidelines. That was it. So, Grimmjow isn't going to be like a huge, massive asset. I mean, yeah, this whole thing about how he's gotten the map. I don't know why he got the map, but he got the map apparently. That's good for them. But at the end of the day, people want to see Grimmjow. Grimmjow's one of those characters where you can argue he is just as big as a fan fave as Byakuya. You can argue that easy, man. But at least as far as I understand, as far as I comprehend. But it's like, really? Like, come on, man. And then I'm also wondering about other characters that are on the sidelines too. Like, what are they doing? Like, I mean, even though I don't really care about the Vizards, Shinji. Like, what's going on with Shinji? Kyoraku, what are you doing? What? Ishin. Where is Ishin? Kurosaki. He should be here. He should be in the fray. He should be fighting. It should be going down. He should be using his Shikai's, Bankai, whatever he has. And I'm like, and then what's his face too? Mr. Sick all the time, even though I'm a freaking Shinigami. I forgot his name. Jushiro, I think his name is. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, Jushiro. Oh, Ukitake, fuck it, yeah, there you go, bam, boom. Where's he at? Where the hell is he at? There's so much stuff that we could focus on. And I realized that in the last few chapters, we've been focusing on, like, Mairi. And I'm like, Mairi, he's okay, but it's like, you know, you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, Mairi's okay, but he's not someone that we want to focus on for, like, 4, 5, 6, 7 chapters. You're like, what the? Like, Mairi, of all people. So, and then when Byakuya does have some time to shine, he's already taken out Candace Catnip, Colonel Sanders, and he fights against PP, and PP, I mean, it wasn't really a fight. It was like some weird, I wouldn't consider it like an actual prima fight. I just wouldn't. And plus, there was some weird thing in the midst of that fight where PP uses powers on Byakuya. It doesn't work for some odd reason. So, like, I'm just saying that right now we should be focusing on other shit. And even though it's funny to a certain degree to see Ichigo interact with Ganju, having their moment, and then reminiscing, kind of. I mean, that's not funny, but obviously it's there. So because they're doing the same thing what they did back then, in a sense. Thing here is that we could be focusing on other characters. Like, for example, what is Nakalavar doing? Like what is he doing? This dude just vanished. He bailed. He was after the whole Grammy thing. He was gone in the wind, gone. So, like, I don't know what's happening, but like this arc so far, even though I like the Star Knights and I like Yuha and Hashwald, and I like the fact that Uryu is finally getting like an arc, because, you know, Bleach Prima arcs have centered around focal characters, the main characters, aside from Chad and the Fullbring nonsense. I mean, but I'm like, there's something odd with the pacing of this arc thus far. For like the second time round, when they come in the second time round for their second invasion, the pacing, it started off pretty good, and then things just kind of like slowly started to just get cluttered and just really, like, the structure isn't good. Let me keep it that simple. It's just not as good as I thought that it would be, given what happened the first invasion. And where the first invasion, it was actually pretty good when it came to a structure standpoint. And then the second invasion starts off just as good, because you have the whole Soifon thing, you have the Chengde, you have the Bazz-B, you have, you know, all these things going on, masculine, and, you know, it was pretty damn good, and then it just kind of, like, devolved over the course of time. So, because there was a lot of focus on the Quincy girls, what they were doing, and then we just kind of, like, stop when it comes to the characters and what they're doing. So, it's odd. It really is odd. But overall, the chapter, it's an okay chapter, even though Ganju's back to the story. He's not a character that we expect much from, to be quite honest. And in fact, you would expect more from guys like Kugo and the Butler guy, as opposed to Ganju, just keeping it real. And That's pretty much it. So I'm done. I will see you guys later. Grimmjow, I mean, if he's still in Hueco Mundo, I mean, or even and Chad came back, he should have came back with them. But no. And the fact that they're only taking, like, these few people with them to the Royal Palace, when there should be, like, I mean, if there was a time to bring Grimmjow with you somewhere, it would be to go to the Royal Palace, for sure. Either way, that's it, really. Senjumaru doing the thing against Weizol. And, I mean, is Weizol down? No, I highly doubt it, because he does have a complete holy form. Though, at this point in time, it's safe to say that at some point, Hashvald's going to have to step in and just take care of business. Because people were saying how, well, you expect the Royal Guard to just tower over the Star Knights. No. No. I really don't. The Royal Guard are good, don't get me wrong. But remember that when it comes to some of these Star Knights, like for example, Chengde survived Hitsugaya. However, he chose to kill himself because he technically lost. It was some bullshit, whatever. The Star Knights have immense power. They do. It's just that when it comes to guys like, let's say, PP, no. Like, there's a clear power structure in the Star Knight system. At least that's the way I see it. And Hashvald, I think, is one of the pinnacle guys. Hashvald should be able to easily take on Royal Guard. I don't see why not. To me, it makes perfect sense. Otherwise, you're going to have a... I mean, unless they pull an Aizen moment where Aizen doesn't need... Like, the biggest troll moment of Aizen Sosuke. I'm going to have all these Espada fight. But in actuality, I don't really need them. And I'm going to kill Haribel and watch how in one episode I do what they couldn't do in like 100 episodes. Which honestly made him so good. But whatever, the point here is this. If they don't do the same thing with Yuha, then you have to expect the Star Knights to be able to handle Royal Guards. Just say. That's it, I'm done. King of Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe, peace, have a nice day.